It's supposed to be summer, but as you can see there's quite a good little flood down at Hans pub there. It's actually raining so hard at the moment I'm actually getting very wet myself, even in the car. It's absolutely bucketing down at the moment. The flood's right up to the wall. I rather suspect that if the wall hadn't been built we'll be flooding the pub right now. On this side there's quite a lot of flooding across the fields, all the way across, right down as far as you can see. Car just gone past to block the view. This is probably one of the worst floods we've had. We believe this was August the 23rd, after about a week of nice weather. You can see it's absolutely bucketing down. Don't get out of the car because it's just raining too hard. Again, August the 23rd still, filming from upstairs in Anne's bedroom now. As you can see, a lot of water in the river. Even the car park's getting flooded now. We're just waiting for the arch to fill right up. If it does, and sweep the bridge away. Yeah, picture the car park all flooding well. Polo. There's the poor old horse standing there getting absolutely wet through. We are again up in the bedroom, looking down on the bridge. As you can see, it's very, very nearly filling right up to the top of the bridge. That's as far as it... And the rain is still raining very, very hard. There's no electricity on. And we're very, very close to seeing the bridge blocked up to the arch of the field.
No, that's fine.
There it is, just about up, back upstairs, and we're looking now, the archway is completely covered up. And
so is the road.
The water up behind the wall is very, very high at the moment. We can't film it just yet, it's raining too hard. There's a lot of water about at the moment. At the side of the pub there, it's full right to the brim. If we look across to the stables, Burns out there are getting very wet.
I wonder why.
Standing there in the rain. Even the car park's flooded. And as you see over the wall there, massive amount of water. It's about 1 on the 23rd of August 1987. This is the most water any of us have seen, and you're probably able to see that it's still absolutely bucketing down at the moment. Absolutely. Just film the water.
Yeah.
And it's even up above the outflow pipe from the road, which we can't even see anymore. And it's getting up near the gateway. It'll soon be on the road if it keeps up. And it's still raining very hard.
Have you seen the swallows outside? They're all stuck to the roof.
And there it goes underneath, no messing. And the archway has nearly gone itself. It's the most water we've ever seen up here.
Ever.
Just times are about 10 to 2. The car park's flooding slowly. 1 or 2 customers are leaving. They think the wall might collapse. There goes Dougie. Dougie's leaving the sinking ship. Off Paul and Warren, standing by the canal in the heavy rain.
Not worried.
And the canal is nearly full to the brim. Everybody's leaving the pub like rats leaving a sinking ship. Now, round by Ben Fradley's, which is full right up to the very brim. She's actually flooded at the moment. It's raining so hard I'm having to put the windscreen wipers on so I can see anything at all. The car nearly stalled on me. It's really getting bad. There's a lot of water about. Another car's about to go through the flood. Let's see if we can see what happens. Shows you just how deep it is. Only just made it there. And Mary coming to inspect the damage. Are you going for what's that? Are you going for a paddle?
I am having a paddle.
It's about to try. Barbara's giving him a bit of advice. Now to have a look at the situation. An awful lot of water about. There's a car behind me thinking about having a go, and that gives you some idea of how deep it is. It's right up to his knees. Shift out!
Tight, Hector. Too deep, miss. You won't get through. You won't get through around it.
And there's Miss Robinson just having a go at it. It's now roughly 3 o'clock and the water's actually running over the towpath now, and it's actually running down the steps, and there's somebody standing in the rain. On the other side of the bridge at Denford Farm, which is Charlie Grindy's, and he's got his garden flooded there.
It's going through the house.
And it's actually running into his house. Let's have a look, bit of a pan round. Has Charlie gone to open the sluice gates, you
Yes.
say?
Just to open it up a little bit to let some of it out, you know.
Just contemplating the flood. I don't think he'll bother. A few minutes previously we had Karen stuck right in the middle. No, he's just having a look at it, and I don't think he'll bother trying.
What about Paul over there?
Paul doing his vlogs.
Barbara, come on! Get a man filming now, go, come on!
Warren's here shouting at us. He's going to leave any minute. Down the path from the canal. Actually threatening to engulf the holly bush. A few stranded patrons still in there. Here we have Paul trying to fix his car in the floods. Jeffrey and Charles there in attendance. We have water everywhere now. It's running over the lands. Benches are now floating off down into the oblivion. Everybody's busy making sure the pub doesn't get flooded. Even little Ben's there trying to keep dry. Paul and Jeff are there, blocking the cellar door up. Water still gushing down the steps. Charles, Matt and Phil are in conference there as to what to do next. One or two spectators about. The water's nearly ready to go over the top of the wall. Getting very close just here. It's right on the top of the wall, due to go over any minute. There's somebody stripping off for a swim. Some belief at the moment that the wall might collapse. Everybody's getting stuck in there. I'm up here just getting wet. Pushing well. I don't know if there's any possibility that the wall will actually flood or not. Mary's at the wheel of the polo there. Charles is organised. Hands wet through there after organising everybody. The water's still pouring down towards the pub. And it's only about 3 o'clock and it's still bucketing down with rain. The water's right to the top of the wall nearly. Now at 3:15, it's still raining and it's finally coming over the wall.
Jeffrey's posing.
There's Jeffrey by the wall, up to his knees in it. Just to do that again, Jeff. And there's the water straight over the wall. There's Jeffrey gone hop, skip and a jump. And it's starting to rain. And it's starting to rain really hard again. There's Jeffrey up to his waist. That's Bernard's car struggling out there with Charles at the wheel. Rowan and Ted. And here we are, it's about 3:10 and now we've actually got the old beer barrels floating away. Floating off on the tide. And it's still raining. And now it's pouring over the wall. And now the water is pouring along over the wall for its entire length. Chimney sweet stuff is floating away there in the breeze. As you see, the water's running over the towing path for nearly its entire length. Up till now I've managed to keep my feet dry. Water is actually going over the embankment. I'll just move away from that nettle because it's altering the... Never thought we'd see the day. And now the water's going over the wall for its entire length. One or two people are making a few sandbags, trying to keep the water out of the pub. There's the River Thames. And there you see it's actually going over the embankment now. And it's still pouring with rain, so whether we shall see anything worse. The sand is nearly underwater itself now. Colin none the worse for his trip in the river when he tried to walk between the pub and the sand by the direct route, but didn't know that there was a